They also try and make our roads passable.
The British High Commissioner, our members of Parliament, our Senator, CEOs, and all the stakeholders, good morning. God is good, and all the time. Nisalimieni kwa Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Asanteni sana. It is a great day as we break the ground for construction of Menengai Geothermal Power Generation Project. This project will add an extra 35 megawatts to a national grid upon completion in 2025. You said May 9. You said May 9. 25. 25th of May. My PA, can you put that in my diary? I'll be back here. So, as wewe minister na PS, kama nikija nikute hakuna kitu, mfunge Virago mwende. To complement the existing geothermal, wind, solar, and hydropower, we are implementing this project in partnership with Globelec, with the support of the African Development Bank, to a tune of $145 million US. It pushes Kenya closer to our target of 100% transition to renewable energy. Currently, at least 87.42% of our power is green. Geothermal power alone contributes 45.5% to the national grid. This, therefore, means that we are on track to meeting our power demand, which keeps rising at the rate of 3.1% annually. Your Excellency, Ambassador Jane Marriott, distinguished guests, the Kenya Kwanza administration is determined to push this further as one of the measures of transitioning from fossil fuel to green energy in our bid to combat the negative effects of climate change. Green energy is also affordable, a factor that will significantly bring down the cost of power, especially for our domestic consumers. For instance, upon completion, electricity from this power plant that we launched today will cost about 7 US cents. Reduced cost of power is also a catalyst to our development pillar at manufacturing, which will not only reduce the cost of production, but also accelerate job creation for our unemployed population, especially our young people. Similarly, reduced cost of production will progressively contribute to lowering the cost of living in the long term. Distinguished guests, as the #1 country in production of green energy in Africa, we also want to attract more local and foreign direct investments. We rely on the fact that green energy is more reliable than fossil fuel or hydropower, even in times of catastrophes like the recent drought, which substantially reduce the volumes of water in our rivers and dams. As we push towards more online jobs across the country through the 100,000 kilometers digital superhighway, the reliability of green energy becomes critical in sustaining the virtual economy. As demonstrated, renewable energy is central to improving the lives of Kenyans, more so those of the bottom, at the bottom of the socio-economic pyramid. We commend the Geothermal Development Company and the other agencies for the tremendous work in unlocking Kenya's green power potential. We'll continue to support GDC to effectively play its role. More importantly, these efforts will help Kenya meet its international obligation on decarbonizing the economy on the African and global front as we push to exploit the full geothermal potential. As I conclude, I wish to call for more partnership in fully exploiting the green energy. Asanteni sana. Your Excellency, the High Commissioner, and those present here, let me say very categorically that the RUTO administration is doing everything possible within a very short time to unlock all development projects and partnerships that have been stuck for the last 10 years. This project was started in 2013, and it has been stuck for the last 10 years. In the first 8 months of our administration, because of focused leadership and determination to lower the cost of power, our government has dealt with all the bottlenecks that have been a hindrance to have the function we have today. I want to ask the people of Kenya to ignore the noises from our detractors, because we have hardly been in office for a year. We are only 8 months. And even a child that is born today cannot start walking. Kuna mtoto anaweza zaliwa leo anaanza kutembea? Mwezi 8 peke yake, hii kazi ilikuwa imesimama mwaka 10. Hii tumefungua, tupigieni makofi. And I want to assure the people of Kenya that through deliberate, pragmatic interventions in green energy, progressively, we will do away with the very expensive generation of power through diesel and go to green energy. And in several months to come, along as we go on, we will bring the cost of power down for our domestic users and also for our industries and factories, so that they can create more employment, produce goods more cheaply for consumption by the people of Kenya. So I want to ask the detractors of our administration